Mm, Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are going further in the office. Mm, gonna put in more grays. Yep, so too dark. I had to lighten it up a little bit. A bit of my white. And I will look that I am not talking too loud. Because I found out yesterday when I look my feet back that it was looking like talk too hard. I need a little bit of that darker blue. In my gray. But this is not really very visible. Maybe it's a little bit. Good morning, Chrissy. I'm so happy for you that your father is okay. And I understand that you were worried because we had the same thing with Will, his dad. He he was always falling, and yes, you never know if they break something or whatever. So it's always difficult. Oh, that hurts. As I understand, you have to look how they are. I want some of this dark blue in it so that it seems like a little bit of a glow on his fur. Hi, Jan. Yes, that's true. When they get older, you never know if they break something, breaking their hips, or and when they break their hip, it's always scary because when they are old, they are not healing as good as we. Ah, thank you. This is a very dark, um, what is it? It's a phalo, a Prussian blue phalo. So he is very, very dark, dark blue. And I incorporate that with a little bit of a gray. Mm, I need some more in here. Yes, happy Valentine's Day, darlings. Today I've put something on Will his Facebook for the Valentine, and I don't know if he will see it. Oh, you've got a lovely bunch of roses and a book of chockies. Oh, that's nice. Yes, he is coming. All right. I can see it in my laptop. And I want to put in his tail first. So I have to look a little bit My lightning, yes, it's um, it's a lamp. There is a magnifying glass in the lamp, and there is a kind of a LED uh, ridge in it. I don't know if I can put him down that you can see it. Maybe no, I don't think so. No, but maybe when I do it this way and then up, you see? And in the middle, there's a magnifying glass. It's a special lamp for people who are knitting. And so it enlarge your stitches. And he is fabulous. I find him fabulous. And it's on a stand, and you can turn it. You can do a lot of things with it, and you can put him down further away. Oh, you have a vision problem. Yes, then this is a very good. Maybe I can show you it another way. Oh, no. Oh, now I broke him. Oh, what did I do? He's broken. Uh-uh. I broke him. How stupid of me. Mm-mm. And now, I broke. Yes, I broke the bottom. Ah, I think I show you. Oh, and now he's broken. Yes, oh my goodness. Um, mm-mm. I think I thought I can show you what how to do. Yes, and now I can't put him on here anymore. The bottom is off. I have to repair him some way, and I don't know how. Maybe I can put him over here for a while. So he stands to my easel. Turn him. How is the light? I think it's good. Look, I broke him. Now I have to look if I can put another plate in it. hope he will stand like that. Yes, I have to look how I can do that. Or maybe a big screw, true and true. But I will repair it. Ah, silly me. But that kind of things happened. But he will stand like that. Luckily, he has a long, a long tail. Hello, DC. I've broken my lamp of the stand. So now it's leaning on my easel, and I have to fix him tomorrow. that's a long that's a long reach. All the way from Australia. Where you live, did you have a lot of trouble with the fires, Jan? I heard on the news yesterday um, that the fires were there were some fires, but they were under control now. Yes, your superpower, superwoman. Yeah, maybe I can put a little plate in it. Because he is broken so far. Super glue don't help anymore. So maybe I can put the screw out and make a plate in it and secured it in the bottom of the lamp. Oh, yes, and now there is trouble with a lot of water, I hear. A lot of rain. So first it is the fire, and now I hear on the news there is also a lot of rain. Because I follow it on the news. Yes, one extreme to the other, indeed. I said to my husband, to Will, I said, it's so sad for the people that live there, uh, for the nature, for the animals that are lost, and also the firemen that risk their lives, that they being killed by saving all of it. So he still is black now, and now I have to put in the lighter parts. Yes, it's heartbreaking indeed. And I love yeah, the whole city. I love. I have my father's brother has been to Australia, and I saw pictures, and I've been always in love of the nature in Australia, and he was also uh, be to the Great Barrier Reef, and there was a kind of a boat with a glass bottom, and that was for uh, yeah, for the people who want to see the Great Barrier Reef. So you could see through the bottom. You could see the corals, the fish, and it was so beautiful. And for me, it's still a wish to go on a holiday to Australia and yeah, to look at the nature, everything. Oh, it has been a wonderful escape, yes. I understand. My art is also escape for me. For me, uh, I don't have a lot of friends in here. Uh, in the Netherlands, I meant physical friends, and the art for me is also escape and to incorporate with you people, so we can talk and have a little laughter and enjoy each other's artwork. The Great Barrier Reef is gorgeous. So much sea life. We get kangaroos in our backyard. Oh, every evening. Oh, so lovely. And also macaws and kakaburas, or yes, kakaburas. How? Yes, yeah, they call it kakaburas, the birds, and they are so funny to see. Here we have only pigeons, sparrows, crows, and yeah, little birds. And we had some parakeets over here, but nothing else. And some seabirds in the city because of the people uh, throwing their food outside. So you get more uh, seagulls uh, into the city. Yes, cockatoos and rosellas. Okay. Oh, yes, that would be nice. Yes, it's always a wish from me to go to Australia. Snakes. Oh, I'm not afraid of snakes. We were snake breeders. I had in my house, in my former house, my other house, we got 300 snakes. So I'm not afraid. Only in Australia there are snakes, there are poisoned. That I know. But the snakes that we breed weren't poisoned. And we did sell the snakes. And we had eggs, and we had a breeding cabin where we put in the eggs. And that was a special thing. How higher the temperature was of that breeding cabin, then you get female and of male, and how lower the temperature was, um, then you get the female snakes, because on the warmth of the breeding temperature, that is setting if it is a male or a female. Yes, the I saw that because there are also people in Australia that you can, if they are in your house, uh, that you can call them, that they can pick them up, because sometimes I'm that is where what I'm looking at now, not while I'm painting, but this this afternoon we get over here we had House Rules Australia, and sometimes you see that when they are doing that the houses, that there are snakes in it or what else. A brown snake on your veranda. Yes, they are very aggressive. I know. There are some breeders over here. They also breed beta snakes, and they breed venomous snakes. But I never did that. I didn't want that. I didn't want to take the risk. It's a little bit of his eye. Here's a little bit of lightness between around his eye. And there are some lines. Pythons, yes. We had two ball pythons. Yes, they call them ball pythons because they always lying in a round circle. And we had a male and a female, but we never get eggs from those. And we had green water dragons. We had a lot of reptiles. And I have to look. Maybe I have still some pictures, or I have slides, and maybe I have some pictures of them. Yes, water dragons are gorgeous. His name was Harry, and I had also two. He was a male, and we had also two females, and we get we have all also we got young ones. I think about 50 young water dragons. So that was so funny to do. And they are so tame also because he was coming out of his terrarium and was sitting by you. Blue tongue. Ah, yes. Blue tongue skink. Yes, and we had different kind of turtles. And now I have still a turtle, a land turtle, and he is in the garden, but he is holding his winter sleeping, so he is asleep. And I think when the temperature is rising, then he come out of his hole. And there are little videos on my Facebook from my turtle that he is with the dogs. He's walking with the dogs. Yes, he is sleeping now. So I think this weekend the temperature will rise here with a lot of storm. And normally the temperature is not that high, but this weekend the temperature will rise to 17 17 to 18 degrees Celsius. And normally it isn't that high. And maybe he wake up then. So today I get some veggies for him. When he wakes up, they are hungry then. Yes, when you are going to sleep from about end of October till end of February, you are hungry. I would be hungry. Yes, the weather global is really weird. Um, Last weekend we had a big storm. My fence was still standing in my garden, but from the neighbors, the whole fence was down, and the whole week it was raining, raining, raining. We didn't have any snow. Uh, Only in the north we have a little bit of a frost in the north of the Netherlands, but we didn't have any frost. Uh, Today is the first day that it will be dry the whole day, and tomorrow we get rain, we get storm, and on Sunday also. I think the whole world is turning. I don't know what it is. Yesterday I was looking at the television, and at the North Pole, um, all the ice is breaking down in big pieces because the temperature is too high. We have 30 degrees Celsius with storms, thunder, and lightning. Not much rain. I like the winter. I need to move to a cold climate. And I don't like the winter. I want to move to somewhere where it's warm, and especially for my uh, rheumatic pains. And then the warm weather is much better for me. But that's nature. You never know what the nature wants. And we had cold winters, but that is years and years ago that it was cold here and that the children could skate. But we don't have that anymore. Yes, I like his color, but now I need this brush because his eye I have to do also, but it's a black horse. He has a black eye, but I need to incorporate a little bit of a reflection in his eyeball. Yes, we can swap. You're in my house and I'm in your house. And we can also do that as a the vacation swap. Sometimes you see that people are swapping houses during the vacation. It's so tiny. His eye. You hardly see it. And I have to do this eye. Also, by him, it is more visible because he is light. Oh, leopard skin. Okay. Now, when I was younger, now I had a reference photo. That photo is on my Facebook because I put in um, few photos. When you scroll on my Facebook page, you can see I put in a photo vote that people can vote on a photo that I need to paint. And I don't know if I can let it see on my telephone. I think so. And the most votes that I get, um, I paint it first, but the picture that I has, um, the standing of the horses are like this, but they are only brown horses, and I want to do my own incorporation of my horse. I have to look. Um, oh, this is the normal picture of the horses and the background, but all of my paintings that I do, I had a reference, but I incorporate my own things, my own backgrounds, and this were the pictures I put on. Dus this was picture 4. That was a landscape. This was picture 5. Dus the most people choose that picture, that I have to make that picture. But you see, my horse is a little bit different, and the left horse is black, and he is brown in here. And then I had picture 6. It's yes, a bridge with bricks and trees. And this one is picture 3. This picture is the next one that I want to try to make, and yeah, make my own twist on it. And then I have the third picture I must paint, and that is the koala. Oh, you had a Palomino, but he is retired. I have to read. Uh, yes, I was talking about that. Once in a while, I put in a photo vote with a different kind of pictures from Pixabay, and I let the people vote, and the most votes um, that are given, that is the first picture I made. And so I had here, in order to paint, the horses, picture 5, and I put lines. There were 15 votes. The house, that is the mill with that is picture 3. Then the koala, then the landscape, and then I got the bridge. So that is the order to paint my pictures. And I never copy it exact because I don't want that. I always put something in it, yeah, from myself. I need a little bit of light in his eye. And with the black holes, I have to put in a bit more, but I need only one hair. And that is nice of those brushes. They are normally, this kind of brushes are normally for nail art, but you can work very fine with them, and that is what I like. Yes, I always change elements in it because the picture was nice with the 2 horses, but I want to have my picture some vibrance and later. I do that with all my pictures. The last picture that I make with the floating islands. Uh, there were the most of the people do that with the floating islands with Photoshop, and I saw one island. Ah, I think, oh, that's nice, and it looks like a bit of the movie from Avatar, and I think, oh, I want to try that, and so I put in uh, a rope bridge, and I put in some flying ducks and trees, and my clouds in the background are not really clouds, but it's the color of the clouds. Yes, you thought of Avatar. A lot of people say it. It looked like Avatar. I have the movie of Avatar in my collection. So I said to Bill, "Oh, they think I had it from Avatar." No, there were little uh, pictures from people who build games, and I make it my own. I need my other brush um, because I want to see a little bit more of his legs. A little bit of my black in that brown because there will be long grass, but I still want to see a little bit more shadow of his feet. Thank you. Yes, I have a lot of paintings standing over here. Also, very big paintings, um, 60 centimeters by 120 centimeters. I have a very large abstract peacock from 120 centimeters by 50. Um, but the most what I paint now is all 40 by 50 centimeters. I have also painted Island Phuket in Thailand on a panorama view. So I have a lot of paintings over here, but I'm busy with the site for selling my art because you can't keep them all. I want to refine more color in here. Have a nice day, Jan, and have a nice sleep, darling. And I'll see you soon. And it was nice to have you here with me. I'm on now for 1 hour and 13 minutes. Over here it's now uh, 1:30. So in here it's in the afternoon. But later on I have to go make my dinner for tonight. I had to do his roof. Uh, I need some lightness. No, that's yes, a bit more of that gray. In it. In this one also. Now I turn my palette. And I put in some brown. Because I want some trees. I think I want a little tree or a smaller tree behind those bushes. use this one. Mm, the sun is coming through. How nice. A little bit of my mustard color to highlight the tree. Looking for my good brush. I need some of my darkest green first, but I leave it in the lid. So now I don't clean. Put some other green. Mhm. Changing, making my paint. Thinner. And I'm thinking what to do. Um, Maybe I can put in some rocks in here also. First with that black. Because I want some depth in here too. Those roses are lying in the high grass. I need some brighter green so that you can see it more. I want a two color on my brush. I hope for you it is visible what I'm doing. Hi Noah. Shalom. How are you? Yes, he is more female, and this is more a male. And I think she said to him, "Leave me alone. I don't want it." So in a minute, I give it a quit because I have to prepare my dinner. for tonight. And those grasses are really a lot of work, and I can't finish that in one day. And here I want some little rocks in there and some rocks here. And in here I want a branch of a tree. I think a little bit in here. And so I have to clean my brushes for tomorrow. And I want to thank everybody who was here with my live stream. And I think I'll come back tomorrow. But I have to repair my light that I have broken. And I have to look if I can repair him. I hope so. Yes, the Arabic. When I was younger, I was driving on a black horse like that. Yes, the Arabic Prince of Beauty. Yes, of like the film from Black Beauty. I don't know if you know that series. That was when I was younger. That was a series, Black Beauty, and that was also a black stallion. But I have to quit it for today because I have to repair my thing from the lamp. I've broken him, so I have to look if I can fix it or do it another way. I don't know. I hope so. So I want to thank everybody that was with my live stream, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next part. And love you all and have a nice day, evening, or maybe it's bedtime for you. Have a nice sleep. And goodbye for now.